Hey everyone, in this video, I want to talk about something we all think about this time of year, setting goals and, more importantly, actually achieving them. 2025 is just around the corner, and I'm here to make sure we crush it this year. If you've ever found yourself setting goals but never quite reaching them, don't worry, you're definitely not alone. But today, I'm going to break down some evidence-based strategies to help you achieve your goals. Stay consistent and make this year your best one yet. So grab a coffee, sit back, and let's dive into how you can turn your 2025 goals into reality. First, set SMART goals. First things first, let's talk about SMART goals. You've probably heard of them before: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. But trust me, this old school method is still one of the most effective ways to make sure your goals are solid. Let's say your goal for 2025 is to get fit. That's way too vague. Instead, you could say, I want to lose 10 pounds by April by exercising 3 times a week and eating healthier. Now that's a SMART goal. It gives you a clear target, a deadline, and a way to track progress. The key here is to make your goals crystal clear, so when you wake up in the morning, you know exactly what you need to do. Second, break it down. Once you've got your big, shiny SMART goals, it's time to break them down. A lot of us fall into the trap of aiming too high too quickly, and we get overwhelmed. Think of your goal as a mountain. You don't scale it in one giant leap. You take it step by step. Take that fitness goal we just talked about. What's the first step? Maybe it's just signing up for a gym or researching home workouts. Maybe it's clearing out junk food from your pantry. Micro goals are your friend here. These little steps keep you moving forward without feeling like you're trying to tackle everything at once. And the best part, every time you check one off, you get that little dopamine hit of satisfaction. Third, regularly review your progress. Now, this is where a lot of people drop the ball. You've got to regularly review your progress. I know it sounds tedious, but hear me out. It doesn't have to take long. Literally just 10 seconds a week to remind yourself what you're working toward and check if you're still on track. Every Sunday, I take a minute to look at my goals and ask myself, what did I do this week to get closer? If I'm not where I want to be, it's not about beating myself up, it's about adjusting. Maybe I need to reprioritize or get back on track. But if you don't review regularly, it's easy to forget what you're working toward in the day-to-day chaos. Fourth, monitor with a system. Speaking of tracking, let's talk systems. You need something to actually track your progress. I personally use a digital planner or apps like Notion or Todoist, but even a good old-fashioned notebook works. Here's a cool trick I use. I color code my progress. Green means I'm on track, yellow means I'm getting there but need to step it up, and red is like a warning, something's off and I need to figure out why. It's simple, but it keeps me accountable and helps me see at a glance how I'm doing. And if you're really serious about hitting those big goals, try doing a weekly reset. Every Sunday, check in with your goals. It doesn't have to be long. Just ask yourself, am I on track? And if not, what do I need to change? 5, visualize obstacles. Now, let's be real. No goal is going to be smooth sailing 100% of the time. So, one of the most powerful strategies is to visualize your obstacles ahead of time. This isn't about being pessimistic, it's about being prepared. Let's say your goal is to wake up at 6 a.m. every day to work out. What's going to get in the way? Maybe you'll hit snooze, or maybe you'll feel too tired. By identifying these potential roadblocks now, you can create a plan to beat them. It's called the WOOP method: wish, outcome, obstacle, and plan. You wish to wake up at 6 a.m. The goal, the outcome is that you'll get healthier. The obstacle is your snooze button, and the plan could be putting your phone across the room so you actually have to get up to turn off the alarm. This kind of mental contrasting has been shown to seriously increase your chances of success because you're ready for the challenges before they even happen. 6, tie your goals to your identity. All right, this next one's a game changer. Tie your goals to your identity. It's not just about doing something, it's about becoming someone. Instead of saying, I want to run a marathon, say, I am a runner. When your goal is part of your identity, you're way more likely to stick with it, even when things get tough. Think about it like this. If you identify as a healthy person, you're going to make healthy choices, even when it's hard. If you identify as a writer, you'll write even when you don't feel like it. This shift in mindset can be the difference between giving up and pushing through when motivation is low. 7, don't set too many goals. One last tip, don't overwhelm yourself by setting too many goals. I know it's tempting to try and do everything, but trust me, less is more. Focus on quality over quantity. Pick 1 or 2 really important goals that will make the biggest difference in your life and go all in on those. It's better to achieve a few big wins than to spread yourself too thin and not achieve anything at all.